Yeah. When the flood took the house, it wasn't wood that it stole. It was memories stitched in the beams of her soul. Every picture would mark, every echo she'd hold. It turned to waterlogged shadows of a love once bold. She stood in the mud like the world lost shape, in a landscape shaped with no place of escape. And a heart that breaks from all the weight and the ache, from the grave to a flood-torn place. And I watch from the side with her heart in the shade, thinking God save her from this wave. So I fall on my face before rage escalates and frames her shape, praying he will engage her faith. Who can step in the chest, who can illustrate the weight of a breath? We can guess at the pain but can't feel her depth. How do I digest and address the distress, or the shank in the chest? Stephanie, I cannot confess, and I hate that truth, that divide, that line. I see you walk through fire that's ruthless in this stride. I see the weight of your storms even if they're not mine. But as you hold your sky one day at a time, I pray God helps you to put faith in every line. I can't feel what you feel, but God's still in the rain. I can't carry your loss, but he stays in the pain. I can't walk where you walk, but he won't drift away. You lost all that you love, but he's here every day. I can't feel what you feel, but I feel when you break. And if love can't stop the flood, let God stand in its way. Every room in that house was a chapter with Mark. Now it's memories that drowned in the teeth of the dark. And you're trying to rebuild from a ghost-made scar. Your heart's charred and the world keeps moving like it never fell apart. But remember, God sparks the dark to light new starts. God heal the ache in the chest, and Steph let grace reinvest. When you feel pressed, when the loneliness pressed and depression possesses your success. The night you sob till your strength confess. The lonely mornings that kept you compressed, trying to breathe through the weight life left. And I can say I love you, I can pray, I can call, but I can't resurrect pictures pulled off the wall. Can't silence the emptiness that's broken in this fall. But God walks where you can only crawl. His hand won't stop, he's with you through it all. I can't feel what you feel, but God's still in the rain. I can't carry your loss, but he stays in the pain. I can't walk where you walk, but he won't drift away. You lost all that you love, but he's here every day. I can't feel what you feel, but I feel when you break. And if love can't stop the flood, let God stand in his way. As you roam and sleep in spaces that don't feel like home, hearing echoes of vows in your moan as you groan. In the war you're fighting alone on your own, wishing you could hear his voice on the other side of the phone. But he's by God's throne, and that should bring comfort, though it still leaves a hole in your soul. Carrying the grief too heavy for a heart to disown. No one can take his place, and I can't rewrite your night. Can't bring him back or make the wrong things right, but no, God sits in the dark with you. Share your fight, give insight in that midnight fight, because his love shines bright in the absence of light. With a contrite heart that ignites your strife, cause the world feels cruel for moving ahead in spite of the photos that are gone from the river's flight. And if the tears continue to shed, just know I'm your brother to both our breaths end. I hope and intend to let that love transcend through my pen, though I fall short in the trend like many men in this life I proclaim. But my love still remains, and I know Marks does the same. It echoes in your heartbeat, in your veins, in your memories, in your flame. And God will hold your hand through the hardest terrains, even if no one else feels the depth of your pains. I love you, Steph. I can't feel what you feel, but God's still in the rain. I can't carry your loss, but he stays in the pain. I can't walk where you walk, but he won't drift away. You lost all that you love, but he's here every day. I can't feel what you feel, but I feel when you break. And if love can't stop the flood, let God stand in his way. I can't feel what you feel, but I feel when you break. And if love can't stop the flood, let God stand in his way.